broadcasting from Mabula, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show, LTL, editorial news for October 13, 2009. Introducing parts of the news. LTL just finished talking about the educational news. Left people hanging. Maybe they were scratching their heads. The more they scratch their heads, the more it seems to sink in that LTL is speaking the truth to you, America. Get with the program. Yeah. And maybe we could get more responsive, because what I'm going to do, of course, LTL is going to promote it more and more, and he's going to get with a lot of people. Yes. I could get with Tom Joyner. Yes. Hey, first name that pop up. Yeah. I could get with Larry King Live. Yes. I could get with Michael Moore. Yes. And I could get with others. Yes. And I will. Yes. Even that young subscriber by the name of Duke Powell. Duke Powell. Hey, this is information I'm feeding, and you deserve to have this, sir. And so, you know, of course, you can give credit to LTL for the truth, because the truth could set you free. So, with that, LTL conspiracy theory news. Oh yeah, that's another part of the news, because that's going to be from now on. I like that setup, because the LTL conspiracy news could give you something to think about. Your brains is itching. You need to scratch it for that information, especially a good old Honduras, where good old Micheletti Zelaya is still at the Brazilian embassy, kicking back. Maybe he's getting his smokes, his cigars. Maybe he's getting his drinks. People from his supporters are sneaking the food in. Maybe he got some women that he likes to, you know, get busy with over at the Brazilian embassy. Brazilian ladies are nice, except for when they are in Brazil. You gotta watch out, because they made look like women, but they were men, what I heard reportedly. But anyway, Micheletti Zelaya, and of course he's in Honduras, and I'm not going to pronounce that word. It's the capital of Honduras, which is Tegucigalpa. See, I said it slowly. Tegucigalpa, whatever the place is, and he's getting with the acting president Micheletti in talks. They say they got 60% of the negotiations being done, and so here's the conspiracy theory about it. Of course, I'm not spinning that around with my technical manager. He's saying that the key thing is you want the Brazilian and Brazil embassy to be out of it. Keep them out of it. Matter of fact, they shouldn't be aiding and abetting criminals like Micheletti Zelaya, a political prisoner. That's what it was, because he was tried and convicted by the Civil Congress. UN just catered to him. And that's right, to the viewer by the name of Almighty Brazil. Yeah. But the key thing is they catering to him, aiding and abetting. That's one thing. Number two, in an embassy like that, you're not supposed to keep anybody from somewhere else overnight or to the next day. You can't, unless he asks for asylum, to be declared a Brazilian. That's a news story for that the guy, the new that Brazilian game host who wanted to do criminal shows and with guns and everything in Brazil. This would be a good story. How Manuel Zelaya sneaked in across the border. See, another conspiracy theory is they said he slugged through with the guards. Maybe he had some people who was supported for him that could sneak him in to go to the embassy. So that's one thing. And another thing is the talks that they having, which going to turn out that Zelaya might want to get back in office. Micheletti might just say, okay, we're going to hold, let him in, let him have his office. And then 2 weeks later, you're under arrest. Okay, slap that handcuffs on him. He's in jail. Yeah, because he's an idiot. Everybody trying to hype him up, put him in. Even Hillary and all them. Sorry, Hillary, but you can't put a criminal back in office. If you did, you could have. Nixon should have kept on. And then Idi Amin could have kept on. Noriega could have kept on from Panama. So, the key thing is, you letting a criminal back in office, and then he's going to get arrested again. Another final conspiracy is, of course, he could be working for the CIA and then to go against his buddy Julio Chavez of Venezuela about the arms, maybe the drugs or whatever that goes on. Because expose them, and while the U.S. be next door in Colombia, in a military area base, spying on Julio Chavez. That could work, but it's not, because they best friends, and the ones you love could come back and haunt you, United States. So keep that out. Yeah, don't interfere with that. If they want to have talks, Micheletti and Zelaya, let it be to them, and we need to stay out of it. Because if we trying to get involved with the policy, I told you about policy, it backfires into a rebellion, and then we have another up war somewhere else, where more troops had to go down there and sacrifice their life for politics and meaningless. So, with that, this concludes LTL editorial news with LTL educational news and LTL conspiracy theory news. And LTL is Sony.